Welcome to Unawatuna. I was not sure if I should come here because there were so many different kinds of opinions about this place. People said it's really touristic and so on. But as it's on my way, literally on my way, then I thought let's just do it. I'm on my way to the jungle beach, which has been told to be a really beautiful and nice cool beach. So of course I'm going there. However, I don't understand why we are having a climb when we are going to the beach. Why is it? Beach is usually like a lower level, not higher. But there is quite a long way to go there. I think like 1.5 kilometers. And it doesn't sound maybe like a long way, but with these climbs and heat, it already sounds longer than back home. However, as you can see, the nature is beautiful. The road is amazing. Like back there at Unawatuna, it was very touristic, but now this is really cool. But also the touristic part was actually cool. So I don't know why, but I just love Unawatuna up to now, and I didn't expect to love it. I booked only one night here because I was like, okay, let's visit it then. But it's so beautiful. It has been one of the coolest ways for sure that I've been hiking in Sri Lanka, and I honestly didn't expect it because I knew that jungle beach is maybe quite well known, so I didn't imagine that the way there consists of climbing some rocks and some real jungle road. But yeah, here we are. Hello. Yeah, so thank you. So there is a sign that now we would get to the jungle beach. I'm very excited. I'm ready. Let's go. So we just got out of the jungle beach, and now I found what I was looking for, and I didn't find it before because it was not at the correct place in the map. So it is this peace Pagoda, and it looks pretty impressive already, and it also looked pretty impressive from distance when I just saw this pagoda from far away. And here you can see the ocean at the same place. So yeah, let's go up and see the place. So I have visited Jungle Beach number 2 now. I would say the number 1 is cooler. The number 1 is the number 1 is the one is which is more like inland and less to the road. But this one, the hiking trail going there was already worth it. Like you really didn't understand where you are going until you got there. It was pretty confusing. But also interesting thing was when I was coming back, then the road that came back seemed like so much more shorter than the road that went there, because at that moment I didn't know where I was going. Whew. And this is my way home. Looks very, very, very beautiful. And even Darmak Road. It's little up and little down, but that's okay. That's a good training. And yeah, I just wanted to say that in the beginning I was planning to skip Unawatuna, or I was tempted to skip it, because whenever I read about it, then it was written that it's super touristy, the beach is pointless, blah blah blah. Basically that there is nothing to see, nothing to do, it's just pointless. But that was not the case. I'm staying in the Pearl Villa, which is amazing. I can recommend it to everybody. It's the location is so cool. Like it's located exactly in this kind of place that when you step out of the villa, on your left you will have the touristic things, and on your right you have all the like village roads and jungle beaches and all this. And actually the road going from my hotel up to the jungle beach number 1 was so cool. It was just perfect. It was like proper hiking trail with some village stuff in between. So although I wanted to initially skip Unawatuna, I was super happy that I finally actually got here. I was also a little bit sad that I only booked 1 night, but this made me to go out and explore right away, because I knew that I have limited time. And I have learned that this is sometimes even the most effective way. When you know that you don't have so much time, then you just go and explore like everything in 1 day. It was the same when I was in Vientiane. Like I knew I have only 24 hours in Vientiane, and I just went and explored, and I saw so much of Vientiane. Sometimes if you have too much time, you become lazy, and then you still do everything in the last day. Okay, and the weather has been pretty threatening. It's like all the time you feel like it starts raining right away, but I don't even have my rain jacket, and I don't even care. When it rains, it rains. I will deal with it then. Yeah, so passing the Pagoda where we already went before, and now we're just going back home. I already know this route, so I will be pretty fine with all this. I know what's waiting for me, all the river crossings and all the rock climbings, but I can do it. There is no hiking trail that can intimidate me, so just bring it on. The hiking trail should be afraid of me, not opposite. Yeah. Absolutely amazing afternoon. I'm really happy I came to Unawatuna, as I have already said a million times. Super happy with my accommodation, super happy with this hike. I wanted to say that it looks like it starts raining the whole day. It was raining at some point before, and then me and all the other tourists, we just found some place to take coverage for 5-10 minutes, and it rained less and we continued. Yeah, we just go with the flow, you know. Today has been absolutely amazing. I have been walking around for 4 hours. It has been like this the whole time, or more beautiful. Hiking trails, waterfalls, beaches, pagodas, you name it, we have it. Like Unawatuna, 10 out of 10. You can spend easily one evening enjoying the whole thing here. And I still have the whole touristic side left. So I'm looking forward to it. To see the touristic beach, touristic cafes. I already chose where I want to eat. I'm going there. My evening will also be filled with activities. Yeah. So we made it to the Unawatuna beach. It's about 2 kilometers, and the whole 2 kilometers is literally set up for having a good beach holiday. At the moment the weather is not cooperating with the beach holiday plans, but it's not too bad. It just feels like it's going to rain any moment, but that's okay. Then it's going to rain. Yeah, and there is also some wind. If you are a tourist and if you just want to have a nice holiday at the beach, then this place is perfect. I love the walking street kind of thing they have. Like in previous places there has been this massive road right next to the beach, but here there is this very very chill walking street vibes street with a lot of shops and cafes. And then there are so many beautiful cafes on the beach. Yeah, so especially if you have your accommodation on that side around here, it would be perfect, like to have a holiday, I imagine. But yeah, for somebody who is backpacking or looking for maybe a place to live or some kind of community, I imagine this place would get boring at some time. But yeah. Wow, as in traveling usually the days are up and down, up and down. And in this very shop in Unawatuna, this very guy who you can see there, yeah, this guy, he was literally yelling at me, and the reason was that I just prepared the money that was written on the product, which was 170, because in Sri Lanka you have the prices on the products, and yeah, that's how it just works. And when I prepared the money, yeah, basically he just started yelling at me. I didn't even say anything. He already started yelling at me like 200. I was like, but it's written like 170. And he was like I don't know, extremely rude. And of course in every country you have rude people. And then I just I was like, I told him again, but on the bottle it's like 170, and he was like, no, it's 200, and he was already yelling at me so much, and I just, what can I do? I just left literally, and then I I opened the reviews for the shop, and what can I see there in the reviews? It's it was not surprising. I think I have never seen anything with such low reviews. This place had I had 1.3 as reviews before I reviewed them. So I think now they have like 1.2 or something. Yeah. So it might be like the first shop in the history which is getting review as 1.0. Not sure, but I have given my part, and the reviews were really, really bad for this place. But now I'm going to eat some roti after this experience. I hope it will be better. Successfully back at home at my beautiful, beautiful villa here in Villas. And I just wanted to follow up with this case where the shopkeeper was yelling at me. So basically, I took the reviews to him. I don't know, I had such good mood because today was such a great day. So I took the reviews, I showed them to him. They were all 1, and literally written like this guy scammed me. So I took them to him. And I was just really happily telling him, you see? And I think I told something like, I was just stupid to come to this shop because you see the reviews. And he was sitting there with this face of stone, and he didn't say anything, he didn't do anything. Honestly, this guy gave me the abusive person vibes, because if for this small thing he can yell at me, I don't want to know. I really don't want to know what's happening at his home. And I really hope that everybody's fine. But after that experience, some smart people have said that how would you know what's good if you haven't seen the bad? And it was so true, because I went to the roti place. I ordered some rotis. I always wanted to do it, just eat some rotis. And those rotis were, I don't know, they were not great, but they were okay. But the service was very friendly, very, very, very respectful. And of course, straight away I gave them 5 stars because they deserve it. So yeah, after you have experienced how people can be, you actually appreciate more when people are nice to you. And this is what happened.